Hey, Dr. Wee.
Hey, Joe.
I'm a professional bass player, and oftentimes my hands are in this position, and I'm playing like this. And recently, I've started to have some pain and some little bit of numbness sometimes, and some burning sensation in my hands. And I'm nervous that I might start to develop some carpal tunnel, and I want to avoid that, and I'd like to use the LaserTouchOne to treat it.
Sure.
So,
indeed, those are signs, early signs of carpal tunnel. And basically what happens is that this area here is where your tendons and your nerves go through, and sometimes it gets congested and it kind of pinches the nerve, causing the burning and tingling. So why don't you take your, I see that you just got yourself one of these LaserTouchOnes.
yes.
Okay, well, it's the right device. We've had great success with it, and you already know how to use it and adjust it. And the main area where you treat is here into the hand and also up here. And while you're doing that, I'm going to show you on this little chart I have behind you what areas. As you can see, this little white band here, that is it's a band of fascia. That's real hard, tough material that goes across, and as you can see underneath, there's all these tendons, and between the tendons there's nerves and blood vessels. And so when the arm gets overworked and these muscles get tight or tired and they start pulling, it causes irritation right in this little space down here, and the poor little nerves are the ones that get compressed, and then you get a tingling and sometimes burning and sometimes pain in your hand, and sometimes this a hard time making a fist and so on. And so as you stimulate the area, particularly in the carpal tunnel, the swelling should gradually come down. And if you work the muscles themselves on the forearm, do you find any knots or bands in there as you go across?
I have a few knots kind of in this area here,
okay.
and but I can actually already start to feel things really loosening up.
That's
a little
great.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you do that regularly, and my suggestion is if you have a busy or a period where you have to play the bass quite a bit, like for instance if you're performing or if you're recording in the studio, why don't you treat before and during the little breaks, just stretch your hand and arm and maybe even treat it again. You can use this multiple times a day, and hopefully therefore avoid it getting worse and eventually maybe having to have some intervention done, like surgery.
Right. No.
And so use it. I mean, it's meant for that.
Well, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.